Forgot to stop recording. Start recording. This is Vader. I'm gonna give up the Z6. I want the hunker down. Well, he lost both his mind probes to discards. We friends and low placed them both times. Um, he can eat my resource, which he's going to do. Beyonce's a jackass. Start giggling in the background. So I hit 8 there, but that was really just pure savagery. Like that shouldn't go down like that. He had to reroll so many times to just not get damage, and I got to just be like, wee. So I'm gonna best defense here, and I'm gonna hit these two because I'm gonna force him to resolve the 1 and kill my hunker down. If he hits the 3 here, he's savage, but I can eat. That. Um, so we're just gonna back up muscle. Oh. Roll out all 3. He has a piece of removal, probably a deflect or something. So the question here is how we want to handle this. Cause like if I focus, I can do a bunch of different stuff. Yep. And then yep. So he scooped there because Vader died. So that game was very insane. Um, but it happens. Like sometimes you're ridiculous. Nothing you can do some games. So like there wasn't much there that was indicative of a smooth play or anything crazy. Um, he rolled real terrible. I got to eat his dice, and I killed his Vader in round two. Like not much you can say or do sometimes. I'm not gonna keep those. I don't even want the he doesn't like you. We'll keep the F11D though because it's very good. And the low places because it helps with 4 strikes. So yeah, he got 8. I think he's questioning whether he wants the shields because I dealt so much damage that last game. He's definitely questioning it just because of the damage. This is the if he when he sits down, he would play on his all day. So we'll start off with friends in low places. So he's got the holocron and 2 force powers, and he doesn't like you. So we can take the he doesn't like you after. What's he wowing about? He's gonna wow if I confiscate that though. If he misses, like whatevs. That's why he put the 2 shields on the Tuscan because he had the probe. So he was like, "Oh, I'll protect this guy." I'll let him pay the 3. I don't care for that. Um, we'll F11D here. He can do 3 to whoever he wants. Okay. So like we get to see what's going on there, so it's fine by us. We roll out. We know we're safe, so it doesn't matter. So this is probably the most interesting thing is that the 2 money is super important to me here, more than the bait and switch, because I can drop something for 3 next round. Yeah, it's fine. God. So the probe's gonna be like super annoying. Like I can't let Vader live forever, but I can't really deal with probe forever. So So we have money and a bunch of upgrades. So it's at least not FN. Like FN would have just been like, oh, whatever. Don't care about you. Um, it's very ballsy. Uh, I need to take that one here because I can't afford to take 3 on the Guavian because then the Guavian would be in range to die. Uh, we're gonna pick. Bait and switches are damage, but Hunker Down's gonna keep us alive. DH is more damage that. I guess I'm okay not having the DH. I lied. Whatever. Trying to give me money for days. So like this really weird synergy going on here, where just don't know which one yet. Taking the Phasma die. I don't know. I think I'm just bad there though, because I can't keep Hunker Down and bait and switch. If he has a deflect, I was dead anyways. Alright, so like now I can at least roll. Oh, deck. Like, I'm okay not rolling a base just because the resource there. Alright. So like if he deflects the 2, I still get the shield removal. I wonder what he's thinking about. Okay. Discard a card. Yep. Got the 4 strike. Then we got 5. So any of the 3s kill the guy here. The discard does not, so we're safe. Whether he does that or not, it's a whole different ball game. We're attempting to prevent any option like threes coming down. If he hits a 2 and a 3, I can best defense both of them. And then like pitch for rerolls and stuff. If he hits one of them, I can Guavi in it. Oh. So we're going to I think we're gonna 2 here. We're gonna 2 him. Ugh. This is bad, because I can't best defense and do this other stuff. I guess the concern is whether he has another force power or not. So realistically, we'll probably chump with the stormtrooper for doing stuff. So if he rerolls the mind probe, we kill his guy. So yeah. He has that one card left. Baited. I might even let Phasma die here just to get the rolls off with Stormtrooper. Probably not though. So we killed it. The mind probe's gone. He's rolling pretty bad. Like it's insane. He doesn't even care about a discard pile anymore. He's whatever about the whole situation. The Rise Again I have in hand doesn't do much here. I probably should have put that third shield though. I don't know what the hell he's aiming for. Deep. Um. So hunker down here. Shield again. Put a DH over here. So pretty sure I'm just gonna reroll the full set. Um. Yeah, he got my flank. I wasn't even paying attention to the ability. Seven. Yeah, so he's at 10. All the money's in the world. So yeah, we can't actually stop anything he does here. So we're just gonna roll out for heavy damage and try to get a resolution. He's gonna rise again. He should be at 10. Spot yellow. Why so angry? Dude, that dude's like insanely angry. That was insane. Like, well, how do... I guess I gotta make a list of people you just never want to see again. RAU Loki. Oh, he just swore at me. I don't... Let me see. So, for the sake of not saying it on YouTube, because I don't know how the stuff works, we're gonna paste it and then zoom in if I can. So we're gonna do this. So yeah, this guy is beyond salty. He left and then came back to write this. Jesus. So salty, dude. Not he wasn't bad, he was angry. There we go. So now we got a list. There's like several people from some old list I never bothered doing that I should do. There we go. Banned. Or I have to ban him next time. But yeah, that was kind of hilarious. Don't really know what to say. We got the ramp out, play stuff. He lost after putting a freaking mind probe on Raider round one, and it wasn't a loss because our deck's amazing. He lost because he rolled insanely terrible. Outside of being able to smack me for four that one time off of Raider, he wasn't able to do it again. Yeah, well, he gave me four and then what, three, and that was it. He rise agains and I like hit him for three, and he tries, or I focus the three, he shocks. Like I had six available damage there, so he gets to roll. I get to hit him for three. Um, then if he kills my guy, I redeploy over. Like I guess I should have just took the two damage there. There's no reason to even focus. Because did I even have a bait and switch? If I had a bait and switch, then I'm super bad because I could have just dealt two, then bait and switch to three, and put the five back so he'd have three health, and then he can't kill my guy. And I had he doesn't like you there also, so I could get that as well. But right now we're just waiting for another opponent. Hopefully one that's not so salty. I don't know. He was pretty upset right from the beginning where I Guardian's damage and he's expecting my hunker down to die when I take whatever regular damage. I don't take the same damage. It's not resolving, it's just removing. Because anyone who's in the camp where it's like, well, you have to resolve it, like they messed up the text really badly because I can take out your modifiers, but those can't be resolved. So you really have to kind of think about that, like in the sense of the term, where if it was resolving, I would never be able to touch modifiers. Guardian would be pretty bad. But yeah. So we play the waiting game now. I guess we can relook through the deck and see if there's anything I really just don't want here anymore. The confiscation still has done just about nothing. It has yet to cause a blowout, but we don't have tons of testing versus FN, and it's really just there for that match and second chance. But we do so much damage, we don't care about second chance. Um, it'd be good against any of the redeploy decks. So like mirror matches, I think it would also be pretty solid because they roll in the Imperial guy, and you can bounce it for one. So it's a crazy odd piece of situational removal. Like solid versus DHs, I guess. I guess this might be one of the better pieces of removal for a weapon die. Like if you think of it in the terms of you cast something for two, that bounces there too, and you're like, okay, but it it got the die at the same time. So if you think of it as a one cost die removal for an upgrade, it's like you're getting a one discount in order to bounce it. Or in the situations where it's like a 4 speed, or you probably don't do 4 speed, but maybe, or a holocron, then you just bounce it and you move on with your life. Him rolling bad is complete not utter travesty. But I did get to eat some of his dice, so I don't know. I best defensed him one round. His rerolls are bad, but what's he expecting? Twos and threes every time he plays? He got the three, I ate it. Eight twos, like I don't know. That is life. But that's why I like playing with all the ones and twos, because 50% on the die, whereas Vader's only 33. So Vader can roll his dice twice, and not hit damage, and that's actually mathematically like reasonable. Because the third time gets what, 50%, another third of that, so it's like another 16%. So if you roll Vader's dice 3 times, you're at 70%, and that the 70% is only to hit one damage or hit a damage on one of the dice, right? Yeah, yeah. Because this is the same math for Unkar hitting Disrupt, and we do a crap ton of math for Unkar hitting Disrupt. I'm gonna go post on Discord and see if I can get someone to play. I don't care about Guardian that much. So someone asked why I wouldn't just lose a Phasma die and turn Stormtrooper into FN. So FN would be what, 10, then 12, and then Guavian. Like, ugh, I don't like that. I, it's a different type of deck entirely. If we wanted Guardian and FN, I would just run Royal Guard. Wait, can't run that guy with Django. Royal Guard costs 9, right? Yeah. Jesus Christ, no one's showing up. Discord. So, oh my god, the waiting game. If I'm gonna, there might be some way to trim out this wait time. I'll take a look. If I can do it easily, I'll just cut this out because this is ridiculous. Um, but yeah, it's like I don't know. Overall, I haven't been unhappy with anything. The only thing I know for a fact is I just haven't been able to use confiscation. But I'm fine with having like one supremely dead card there because like I haven't found salvage stands in a few routes either to choke people. Overall, the deck seems fine. It seems very fair, like old school fair. So if FN ever gets his nerf, like this might be the deck I'm on. But I'm pretty sure even if FN was like, I don't think that they'll make FN once per turn. I think they might make it something, I guess, more stable, where it would be like, all right, it'll either be like, oh, he removes the die if it failed, or like can no longer immediately resolve the die. Because if they made it slower and you couldn't immediately resolve the die, then you're losing the action cheating portion. So like rocket launchers stay on the table for a second. So blam, high ground it, deflect it. You'd actually flank it. Well, flank probably not, but he doesn't like you. You'd actually be able to deal with it and not have any of the crazy insane ambush interactions anymore. Where you're like, all right, well, vibro hits. You'd have to waste your action to resolve the vibro knife. Same with what holdout and vibro knucklers. Gotta find somebody to play, man. It's tough. You're right, top tier. People run away. Stowell. You can't hear me. I forgot. Yo. Online personalities. Hate them so much. Like, I'm a raging douchebag, but at least I'm openly a raging douchebag. What the hell's up with that thing? Alright. So we're playing against Anakin Kylo. Salvage Stand stays automatically. Um, I don't know if I want the Z6, but I kind of don't want to whiff a weapon here. I don't need... He doesn't like you. The damage is pretty negligible. I can mess with them. Question is, can I get a resource off Phasma? If I think I can get a resource off Phasma, I keep the Z6, because the damage is silly. We're going to trade it out. We're going to hope to get like Imperial, DH, one of the two drops. We have a lot of options. Oh, we got none of them. Awesome. We had 8 available cards we were looking for out of a 28 card deck. So we had 1 in 4 odds. Phasma's the key person to die here. The reason I always put 1 on Phasma and 1 on Stormtrooper is Stormtrooper I want to get to 8, and Phasma just want at 12. Peekaboo. You can have Feel Your Anger and Sith Holocron. So there's going to be a dangerous point here where I'm running into Feel Your Anger. But I'm going to get this 2 damage off first. I could best defense him because he chose not to force speed. He kept it so when he rerolls. The question is whether I allow him to reroll or not. Like I'm kind of okay with taking damage. Like I'm fine with him taking damage for his money. Cannot remember his hand though. Feel Your Anger. Oh my god, why can't I remember the last card? I need to remember the numbers. I assume it was a holocron something. No, I lied. We're gonna do this. Um we don't want him to special off of it. New orders, that's what it was. Okay, so it's Feel Your Anger and new orders. I don't know what he's attempting to get here. Doesn't know that if he takes the special, he's 50-50 for 1 or 3. So he's got an average damage of 2, which is higher. Ugh. Okay. Well, we get to freely roll now. So I whiffed pretty hard there. I'll probably end up holdouting on the Stormtrooper, so that he doesn't like you and get a second use out of it. Like, flanking here just means terrible. The hope is to threaten him here. Force him to use the 2 to kill the guy. Yeah. So, we got the hit for money. He can still no mercy off of stuff, but he can't just do nearly as much. Forgot he still had to feel your anger too. I'm gonna get a money. Money's good. Wish I was blue. Um, I don't know. So like what we do here is really interesting. So putting him to 7. Letting him have 2 actions is fine. So because like he can pitch and then resolve. So like he'd probably re-roll again. Whether he does, it's his own choice. But I'm a bit lacking in the damage department. I need to get like 2 more damage so I can back up muscle. So like the question ends up being, do I gamble? Like if I gamble, where do I gamble? So I'm taking the 1 just to take it. My god, man. Figure he'll roll something in. As long as it's not a mind probe, we're fine. All the backup muscles. The interesting thing here is that so we got him to 8. We got to get at least 1. So like this does not feel good no matter what we do here. we got to take this. The hope is that he'll claim and do the special, put himself at 9. Yep. So we're gonna be able to kill him as our first action with the backup muscle that has 2 on it, and then try to slow roll into Kylo. We lost the flank. I lost it in order to cast the hunker down. I don't care what's showing on that. I'm gonna let him roll, but I really don't care what's showing on it. I'm fine with letting him fix whatever. The plan is to shock his force throw so he can't special off of it. I can now cast F11D. Is he gonna no mercy? So he's a bit of my hero right now because it's funny. Yeah, that's fine. You can have that. I could have kept 1 money available for the DH instead, but there was no reason. So I think money is good here. The last one on that. And for that. Alright, we go up. So I chose to not do the extra 2 there because I think I might need it to sneak kill here. But he's in a tough situation because he essentially has 4 health versus all of my damage. So he gets the force throw, whatever. Yep. So he gets to fix all that, but he needs money. If he doesn't have money, am I concerned with manipulation? Oh, doubt. Okay. Wonder if he knows. He has to know, right? There's no way he doesn't know. So he's gonna get the shield. He can fix whatever he wants there, but I don't care. I get to roll out. He claim kills him if he doesn't put the shield on this guy. He's going to though, so we have to get 1 damage, which we can easily do if we hit the bait and switch at all. Eh. Mm-hmm. Let me get rid of the discipline in this one. Hmm. So he can block there with Force Illusion. So this is an interesting position because depending on what he does to roll. Like if he plays a card and doesn't roll, then is whether I like try to re-roll or not. So I take the 2 damage there instead, just because my plan is to resolve the 1 and then I could overwrite and claim. Oh. Oh. The new plan is to overwrite this, I think. Kill? I'm retarded. I did not see the bait and switch. I just didn't see it. I wasn't trapping. I was. uh, so like the bait and switch there wins, and I didn't even rationalize it. But it got much closer than anticipated. Um, one more time. See if we can do it one more time. That's pretty good because Emo Kids is good testing. It's another fair deck. All right. So I guess we'll stop it there for now. I'll post this video up, grab dinner, and then I'll probably try to get one more in. Um, but yeah, it's interesting to see from the different perspectives from the different decks. Like I don't know, like if everyone's play was super tight, would the matches still be the same? It once again goes back to that thing that Bobby Sapphire wrote about the grid system. So like there were probably some more optimal plays I could make. I haven't played the deck enough to really gel with it to have everything just run super smooth. So if you see me doing specific stuff, don't go and think, oh my god, that's the only way to play. It's the best way to play. For this deck, I'm still learning. I feel like my skill level on FN is insanely high, but for everything else, I have to get through repetitions. I'm my specialty is pretty much a dirtle deck with redeploy weapons and abusing as much of that as humanly possible. But I don't think there were any new findings there. It's a very interesting match there. The Savage stand, I actually think I missed it like 2 rounds in a row, and couldn't really choke his resources too much. I did get them occasionally, but he wasn't casting much, so he got to keep his money. But that's that. We'll see where we end up.